This is a Fortnite Reload Victory Breakdown.
Hey there, it's Kuzo, and I'm going to break down a recent victory I had so you can learn how I approach the game, and hopefully by listening to my thought process, you'll pick up some tips and tricks to boost your skills. And if you like this type of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, we're here at Adobe Abodes. I like to land here and reload on the desert map. It's a good spot because there's many chests. It's usually not very contested, so I can typically get my full loadout. Which is shotgun, SMG, something for range. I got my health up pretty high, and I really got out of here without even running into anyone. So as I walk out though, I start to hear some shooting up ahead. It sounds like it's been going on for a bit, which tells me that it's bots. So I just kind of roll into this fight recklessly because honestly, that's clearly a bot. And that's something to know with Fortnite is in the different level lobbies, like when you're playing regular games, there's unranked games, there's always some amount of bots in the game. In Battle Royale, I can get as high as like 75 bots in a lobby, and then the rest are people. So like having that bot sense is an important skill, because if those were real players and I rolled into that fight the way I did, they probably would have both turned at me and eliminated me. So you have to be real careful, but you start to know the signs, and some of it is like how they move. Some of it is how they're shooting or how long they've been fighting. You can definitely tell by the usernames. Bot names tend to be like 2 words, like Ultramom83 and things like that. So 2 words and a number. So there's some more shooting going on here, so I'm checking it out. I've got my hunting rifle, so I feel pretty good about taking a ranged fight. I ding this guy. I try to finish him with the AR, which it works. I normally wouldn't shoot an AR at that range, but I knew the person was so low that it probably was worth just giving it a whirl to see if I could finish it off. Alright, so I got some footsteps because my visual sound effect indicators are on. We got a Guff, which is my arch nemesis, but I'm able to take him out pretty quick. And what I did there was I did the first shot with the shotgun, then I quickly flicked over to my SMG to finish it, because with a lot of shotguns, they're not great at spamming. There's some auto shotguns that people spam with every now and again, but like many shotguns, the best bet is to like do one shot and then switch to a faster spraying gun to try to finish it. And you really have to try to land your first shot, because otherwise you're going to just stand there trying to shoot and you might miss. You might pull it off, but like if the player's good at all, then you're going to have a hard time. So that seemed like another bot. Bots can be named anonymous sometimes, contrary to popular belief. So at this point, I'm still looking for just general better loot. I don't like having 4 weapons. I tend to like to carry like double mobility, so I'd be just as happy to say, hey, let me have a shockwave, crash pad, and some other weapons. I pick up the rocket. I see that supply drop over there. Someone might run over there, so I'm just kind of being goofy here. I decided to fire a few rockets at it just to see if like anyone runs up, if they get hit with it. Also, I feel like if I destroy the supply drop, it might not show up on the map anymore, so then that gives that potentially takes away loot from my opponents. So I knew there was this bounce pad back here, so I ran back there, took a little bit of a storm hit, but I kind of want to get cross all this ground quickly. Don't want to really waste my crash pads, so I'm still keeping my eye on that supply drop. I see someone running across. Decide to take some shots. There's our friend Guff again. Now Guff's gone. I like the hunting rifle. I tend to, like when I get it, I tend to perch in different spots and just look around, try to make sure my back is protected, and then I'll just take shots. Once again, here I am using my Havoc suppressed AR as the follow-up to my shots. Alright, so now I'm trying to decide where to go, but it's pretty close to the storm changing, so I'm still kind of waiting to see where the circle goes. Get a few more shots off on these people. I think when I'm in a spot like this where I feel protected, I tend to hang out for a little bit and just see what I can see and try to pick off people I can, because if anyone is going to try to come for me, it's going to be hard, because they really have to close a gap. And plus I have a lot of mobility with these 4 crash pads that if someone does start charging me, I can quickly dip too. Okay, so Juice World got away. We got someone else going for this supply drop. So I'm keeping my eye on them. They seem pretty fixed on getting it, despite me kind of hitting them. What they're doing there is pretty good. It's nice to hide behind supply drops sometimes, but I decided to push it. And then this guy is getting away, but I decide to pursue. I quickly switch angles. They got a grappler and they're so low. I know that they're one tap at this point because I said 150 white for their health. So I'm just trying to push that and just get down there. And I take them out. He had a crown. So I'm looking around. I hear someone grappling in. So I decide to dip. One of my first rules of zero builds is if you don't know where your opponent is, just rotate. You know, and then right there, someone, if they were just down an inch, they would have had me. So now I'm scrambling. I'm running through the building instead of on top of it. That way I'm using the building as cover, and I'm getting up here. So once again, I can kind of regroup, make sure everything's reloaded, and then organize my weapons. And then I can get ready for the next battle fights. I don't hear any footsteps in this building, so I feel pretty safe. The building's still in storm, so once again I can perch up here and just see what kind of marksman shots I can pick off. There is this walled in room. Sometimes there's a chest there, so I heard that through the wall, so I decided to check that out, see if I can get better loot. Not really sure if that's worth carrying. I guess it's better than the minis, so I'm a little conflicted here about what loot to keep. That happens sometimes, but sometimes you have to time box your loot selections and just go with the flow. So here I am. I am just looking around. We have 5 players left, so I'm starting to just scan around. I think another thing, once you get down to like very few players, it's important to try to have a sense of where everyone's at. So like I know Juice WRLD's here. He's fighting someone, so that's 2 players out of 5. Now there's only 4 players left. There's still 2 there, so there's nope. Now there's only 3 players left because I sniped Juice WRLD. So we know we got the player to the left. Now I'm kind of wondering where the other person is. They could be to my right, so I got to make sure I'm not going to get sniped up here too. So I keep trying to like move around, not aim too long, because if you just stand in one spot too long, when in any mode where there's snipers, you can quickly get eliminated by a headshot. So I'm up here. I'm still in storm, and then that catches my eye. So I realize Shaq, I think it's either Shaq or Snoop Dogg. They're over there. They're going for the supply drop. That might even be the same person from before. I'm still trying to get some shots off, but it's getting far. And with the hunting rifle, it's tricky because when you shoot it, compared to like some of the other weapons, like the Mammoth, when you shoot it, the bullet moves really fast and you can just kind of aim it where it needs to be. With the hunting rifle, the bullet drops a lot and it moves slowly, so you have to make sure to lead your shot. So sometimes when someone's really far away and you notice your shots start to miss, it's worth just kind of reassessing if you should be wasting your ammo. Because at this point I only have 22 bullets left, so I'm trying to conserve a little bit too. So I know my two opponents are running towards each other. I also remember there's some loot over there, so I kind of want to go in there and just see if there's anything worthwhile. There is a pump shotgun, which is nice. I'll take that. That grappler only has 3 grapples, so I'm not too happy, but I did pick up that SMG so I could have the shotgun SMG combo that I was mentioning before, because that's like a nice way to finish your fight. So I see Mariah Carey over here, and she looks like she's trying to do trick shots. I mean, she's got the rocket there. She's shocking all over the place. So I'm trying to determine, like, did she just feel comfortable with the rocket launcher? Is this some super cracked player who's trying to do trick shots? You see that happen sometimes. So I'm still trying to gauge what's going on. But my hope here is that they might start fighting each other, and then I can swoop in. So now I'm not sure if he sees me or not, and I try to get a shot off, but I totally miss. But I get down there, I'm able to crack him, but I know he's above me now. So once again, my rule of zero build is like, once you're not sure where your opponent is, rotate. Try to get a trick shot myself, but I miss. I always think it's worth trying to take those shots. Because you might miss, but if you do hit it, you look really cool. So yeah, so I try to go to for that sometimes. So now circle's pretty small, and I'm deciding what to do. Often at this point in Reload, it's great to carry bunkers. Bunkers are essential when you're playing in like higher lobbies because people are going to have really good aim. They're going to be able to take you out. So you need cover. I took this little mine shaft for cover because you can't get in it. The only way in is from this door right in front of me. And I'm perched right with a right-hand peak here. So I have my purple pump shotgun. I got, I'm standing on the left side so I can kind of peek out to the right. I'm just waiting to see what happens, how this unfolds. So now I know that Mariah carries over there. I saw her shockwave. And I'm waiting for the next 30 seconds to see where circle pulls. I'm still in here. I feel pretty protected. I know Santa's running around above me. So really, I'm just biding my time. And this is the hard part sometimes. Like sometimes you want to just jump into the fight, see what's going on. But I don't have good mobility. I don't have cover. So really, my best option here is just to take this cover of this mine shaft to be able to see how long I can live. So, all right. So I hear that person coming around. It seems like we're starting to move into the final fight. I'm trying to gauge where to go. It's tough because Mariah might be in that bush, or she might be down that hill. I see that person has a bunker to my left. So I know they're a little more protected. So at this point, I have to make a decision. I have to run out. So I decided to go for Mariah. I overshoot just a little bit. I was trying to shoot her in the air, but I'm cycling between my shotgun and SMG. And then since I'm back a little further, I pull out my hunting rifle and finish her with a lucky shot. Then I switch back to shotgun and SMG so I can cycle between the two and clutch the game. So that's it. GG's. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.